back to the podcast. The guest for this week is Kevin. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Kevin.
Hi, everybody. My name's Kevin Rase. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I play baseball here. I'm in my master's year. I graduated in 3 years, but I'm in my master's year now. Working on my business marketing major.
You said 3 years?
Yeah, I graduated with my criminal justice in 3 years. So now I'm in my master's for business marketing.
I got you. Did you take any college classes in high school or just took extra classes?
No, I just took summer classes. I don't know. My theory was that every time I took summer classes, I was like, maybe I'll knock a class off for during baseball season, so I would have less classes. But then I just took full course loads every semester when I was here, so that I just graduated early. But yeah, it wasn't my intention, but it worked out.
So you got a bachelor's in criminal justice?
Yeah. Yeah, I have my bachelor's in criminal justice and a minor in psychology, and then we don't have a criminal justice degree for master's, so I went into business marketing because I thought that'd be a pretty broad degree that could lead into a lot of other areas.
So why'd you choose criminal justice?
It started when I was 16. We went to Washington D.C. as a family, and we went and took a tour of the FBI building, and I thought that was just super cool. And so I was like, you know what, that's what I want to do is I want to learn why criminals do stuff and catch criminals. So I really did want to go to the FBI, and then they have I wanted to first go in the Air Force and go into the FBI and stuff like that. But then I met my fiance, and then she was like, I don't want you getting shot at, so we'll try not to do that. And I was like, all right, sounds good. So now we're kind of transitioning to where it's more of a still law enforcement, but it's more of the crime scene side where it's doing the after the crime takes place. So I'm not
a little more safer.
Yeah, a little safer, hopefully.
So we gotta save your beautiful face. So I'm guessing you like the show Suits and all that.
Yeah, I find that interesting. I was honestly I don't really watch a lot of criminal justice shows. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is freaking hilarious, but I'm more of a sports documentary, so I'll watch Drive to Survive on Netflix, which is the Formula One, and then Full Swing, which is golf, which is a really good show. And so I like this sports documentary shows. I'll binge watch those a lot. And then obviously sitcoms like Friends and The Office and How I Met Your Mother. But yeah.
Do you have any questions over there?
So what is grad school like?
I think it's a little easier than undergrad because the course I take less classes. So when I was with undergrad, I was taking 3 classes every 8 weeks, and then with masters, I'm only taking 2, and then right now I'm only taking 1. So it's a lot it's less work, but it's it's more demanding. They grade a little harder. They make you actually cite your work and make sure you're formatted correctly and everything like that. But I don't think it's too bad. My criminal justice teachers were pretty good with teaching us how to write and stuff like that. So. It's not a hard transition, I don't think, but
I'm curious how your career plans have changed from when you first started college to now.
Okay. I think they kind of went more broad because I was very when I first got here, I was very just focused on doing what I initially planned, which was going into the Air Force and working with their criminal justice, and then going into the FBI, segueing into that. But now it's a lot more broad. I feel I can go into a lot of different career areas with my degrees that I have, that I'm pursuing. So, I'm not pigeonholed into one idea yet, or what I want to do with my life. So, just going with the flow, I guess.
See, it's crazy with criminal justice majors and psychology majors. Y'all knew what y'all were going to do before college. You never picked out your major. See, what's up with a business major changing a major 4 times?
Because there's so many businesses out there you can go into, and there's so many aspects of business.
So many different things you can do with that.
Yeah,
because I'm over here changing my major 4 times. It's crazy.
You gotta be happy.
But actually, no, the last video or podcast that we did, my first major actually wasn't in business. It was I tried to be in chiropractic.
Yeah, I remember you told. I saw the last episode, and I didn't know that you wanted to be a chiropractor. And then you were like, oh, yeah, I saw anatomy and biology. I said, no, which I agree. I took chemistry 1 class, and I was done. That was enough science for me.
Yeah, so I'm taking biology right now. It's not hard, but I feel anatomy and chemistry and all that. That's going to get way harder.
Yeah. Some people it comes really easy. Like, I don't understand it. Like some people like learning anatomy and stuff like that is really easy for them.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but
And your fiance?
yeah, like my fiance's in med school and she tells me about all this stuff where it's like like complicated medical school stuff, and I'm like, I'm just listening, like, yeah, sure, like acting like I get it. But it's like, and she teaches really well. Like I'm sure if like I like actually wanted to learn, I could, but it's like just some people, it's just it comes easy to them, and it's just comprehends, and I don't get it sometimes.
I got you. But what's so funny? All right, so after college, after you graduate, is there any jobs that you're looking forward to back at home or anywhere in the States?
So I want to go back to Denver, and I want to start working with some form of criminal justice. So like I've been looking at a lot of crime scene technician jobs where they go and collect evidence and log it, and then like they do like experiments to like help solve the crime and stuff like that. And so I've been interested in that, and like I also love dogs, so like I've been trying to see like how I could get into being like a canine handler or something like that.
Okay.
And then just there's like a whole like criminal justice is so broad. There's so many different avenues you could go into. So I just want to find something that I really will enjoy doing every day. And not like that's like my biggest worry is like I don't want to be stuck in a job I don't enjoy.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest thing is I want to find something criminal justice wise that I want to pursue.
All right, I mean that's pretty cool with that. I mean, in a situation like trying to figure out what you want to do and job wise.
Yeah.
So
it's scary sometimes.
Oh, it definitely is scary. But so, do you plan on working back in Denver, or do you want to travel?
Yeah. So this summer I already have a job lined up with coaching baseball, and then lined up with a country club. It's just working with the golf course, and it's just a summer job, really, just to kind of get me on my feet and start working. But I've also been applying to some other like actual like criminal justice jobs and stuff like that. So I'm waiting to see if I can get any of those when I get home. But yeah, and then I'm traveling to Germany this summer, and then then I don't really want to commit to a job because I can't actually start until June or something like that, which is still months away. So I can't really like put myself out there to confirm to a job until I get back, of course. But
I got you.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say this for later, but what's a fun fact about you? And you just said Germany.
Yeah,
I want to hear this.
I go to Germany a lot. No, I ever since I was born, like my family's been part of a traditional German dancing group, and it was kind of from my opa, my grandpa, my mom's dad. He came over from Germany after World War II, and so we got started into that group. He came to Chicago and then to Denver and helped form the group that I was a part of in Denver. And now we have our own group, and so we travel the U.S. every year or every other year and compete in a national competition. And then if you do well in that competition, you can go over to Germany and compete over there. So that's what we do as a family, is we compete for German dancing stuff.
I remember you told me that last year.
Yeah.
What I say, tap dancing? And you guys
tap dance. I get tap dancing, Irish dancing. I like it's a different like
kind of
dancing. Yeah, like it's not as well known as Irish dancing or tap dancing or anything.
Yeah, so I remember seeing the video you showed me. I'm like, yeah, that's not tap dancing.
Yeah, it's a little different, but I really enjoy it. And then I was lucky enough, I got second or third in the U.S. this last summer, so then I get to go to Germany this summer and compete. So
that is pretty cool.
We'll see how that goes.
All right, got a couple fun questions for you.
All right.
So, what's the greatest MLB team out there?
I already know that you're a Yankees fan.
I want to hear it.
It's not the Yankees. I'm going to tell you that right now.
How many rings do we got?
Okay, you guys won like 27 rings back in the 1950s when there was like 22 MLB.
Whoa.
Y'all haven't won a ring in the last 20 years. Actually, that's 2009. But
hey, we have some of the greatest.
2009, but still. But I'm a Red Sox fan.
According to your hat.
I like the Braves too. I'm a little bandwagon for them just because they're so good right now. But I like Boston a lot.
Boston.
I'd say Boston. I would say they're hometown Rockies, but they've never been good. So.
I got you. All right. So I feel like y'all do this at your home games. What is your walkout song? And if not, what would it be?
My walk-up song is "I Need a Girl" Part 2, but like I just like the opening like beat to it. Like I just think it's so cool. If I was gonna change it, it'd probably be a Bad Bunny song. It'd be called "Effecto," but that's just because there's a part in the song I just think is like super cool. I like the drops and like the lyrics that go along with it. But I don't feel like I could change. Like I'm not superstitious, but I have like routines. Yeah. I feel like having the same walk-up song just gets me in like the right headspace.
I gotcha. See, that's one thing about golf that I wish we had was walk-up songs, like to the first tee.
Yeah.
Oh, our guy might like.
Because like they announce you guys like, like on the PGA Tour they announce them. They're like from wherever, and then they're like they say their name. Like it'd be so cool if they had like a song right after. I feel like that'd be so fun.
Do y'all know like if y'all just like if we had a walkout song, do you know what it'd be for y'all? Because I already have mine in my head.
What's yours?
Fireworks by Katy Perry. Oh, I'm jamming out walking to that tee box.
Mine would be something from Guns N' Roses for sure.
Oh wow.
I don't know.
You don't know.
My mind's blanking right now. I like a different song like every other day. So that's true. Yeah, it'd change every tournament. Good thing there's a lot of tournaments then.
Actually, another song that I would do is probably "Gangster's Paradise."
Oh,
the scene all cool walking up to the tee, just to hit it far right.
Or shank it and it go 4 feet.
Imagine I swing and miss the ball. Oh.
Top it doesn't even make it past the tee.
What? Lucy, I believe you had a fun question.
I did. So if you could be an animal for a day, what would you be? And why?
Shoot. Animal for one day?
Yeah.
That's hard. See, like, I don't want to be something that, like, I have a lot of predators. Like, I have to worry about my life, you know? So I'd probably want to be, like, a dog or something, like a house cat, because I feel like they're just so chill all the time. You just get to relax all day. So I feel like that'd be fun. It's like you just get to be pampered all day and just, like, pet all the time. I feel like that'd be cool, but I wouldn't want to be, like, a lion or something, because then I have to, like, scavenge for food, and I have to worry about my life every day, or, like, for that day at least, so, yeah.
You'd be king of the jungle, though. Ain't no one messing with you.
True. Sure. Or be like a penguin on National Geographic. That way I could like be famous for a day, you know? Like, you know, just do something funny and then just be a meme for the rest of my life. You know, that'd be so cool.
Say people like name like all these cool animals. Mine's pretty basic.
What would you be?
A donkey.
A donkey.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite animal.
Why would you want to be a donkey?
Shrek.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My girlfriend be a dragon. Something.
That's a good one.
But all right, one last fun question. So I feel like you would get this one pretty good.
Uh-huh.
So you've been to a lot of baseball games, right?
Yeah.
Rockies games.
Yeah.
What would your hot dog kill be?
I saw you do this one last week.
Yeah. So
like announcing it.
Yeah, announcing it.
There's a guy at Coors Field that has a good one. Every time I go, I don't know why, but like he's always working when we go there. He's an older fella, and he always works in left field, and he's always like, fresh hot dogs here, and I'm like, hot dogs aren't fresh. Like you're not selling produce. And so like I don't know why you say fresh hot dogs, but I'd probably mimic him. I just think it's funny. But
I gotta think something different. You can't copy that guy.
That's it. It's just a classic though. Like I don't know. I feel like baseball is such a pastime game. You can't like change something. You know, it's like this like the classics just go really well.
So I wouldn't say fresh hot dogs. I'd be like warm hot dogs. Your hot
lukewarm hot dogs. Like not at all fresh, never grilled, just reboiled hot dogs.
You know who has the best hot dogs at a MLB game? The Yankees.
Have you been to a Yankees game?
No, but my uncle. He said that it's probably one of the greatest hot dogs you've ever had.
I've been to Yankee Stadium and it was mid. It was mid.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. Tickets are expensive. Commuting is
it's in New York. What do you expect?
Commuting is a hassle. Like then if you sit in the outfield, they have like that big batter's eye in center, and they had to put TVs up against the wall because if you're sitting like next to the wall, you can't see half the field, and so it's like yeah, the seats are just they're all right.
See, spring it's Kevin.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'd rather go.
I did get flipped off there though because I was wearing a Boston jersey and they were playing Boston, and so I was only like 12 years old too. I got flipped off by a grown man. I was like, they're passionate out here.
Yeah, that's like showing up to Texas Tech game wearing UT stuff.
Yeah.
It's not going to sit well with the people.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm 12. Like, I'm fine. Like, I won't get, like, yelled at. No, I got harassed pretty good. But I was all right. The Red Sox won that day, so it's all good.
All right. Well, they probably got lucky, but.
Yeah.
You have any questions for Kevin?
So what inspired you to pursue a master's degree in marketing along with your background in criminal justice?
Inspired me? I don't know if anything, if anything really inspired me. My dad started his own business. And then I've kind of taken after that a little bit where, like, when I was growing up, I had a lot of entrepreneurial ideas. So, like, I've always thought about starting, like, my own business in some way. So I think, like, that kind of inspired me and, wanted me to pursue, like, a business degree out of all the other master's degrees. And then I also just thought, like, having a business degree is super, like, useful in any aspect or any job that you go into. And, so, like, any company or business or school could use a marketing major, marketing help. And so, like, I felt like that would be a really good idea to go into. And then I really enjoy, like, coming up with business strategies and marketing strategies for companies to help spread their products and stuff. So I thought that would be really cool for me to do. But, yeah.
That is really great. So, any questions more for Kevin? Kevin, anything you want to share out to the people? Actually, I do got one more question. If what was that thing you doing earlier?
Thank you, brother. Thanks for having me, brother. Sketch, what a legend, huh? Love that guy.
If there's any advice you can give out to the upcoming freshmen or underclassmen in college, what would it be?
Honestly, just like it's simple, but it's like just do your homework. Like if obviously, like, you miss, like, an assignment, it just sets you up for failure later on. And like classes are only going to be as hard as you make them. Like, if you just do the work, like, it makes it a lot easier in the long run. And, like, it sucks sometimes having to do 2-3 hours of homework, obviously, especially when you're around your buddies all the time. Like, you're on campus, you're hanging out with your friends all day. Like, you want to just hang out. But, like, just doing the work helps so much more in the long run, because I have baseball guys that are always 2-3 weeks behind in work, and it's like they're trying to get caught up, and, like, they just, that 1 week of where they didn't do homework, or 2 weeks where they just blew it off, it comes back to haunt you in the end. And then sometimes, obviously, we're all athletes, like, it can affect your play time and affect, like, if you're able to actually get on the field at all. Mm-hmm. So, like, that's, like, the biggest thing, especially if anybody's coming here, like, is watching this and they're coming here, is like just set up, like, a good schedule, just do your work, and then just take, like, it just takes care of the rest. So
good time management.
Yeah.
Harry telling me don't do homework on Sunday at 11 o'clock at night.
If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. But I mean, that's not what I would recommend.
Yes, I wish someone told me that my freshman year. Like, I always passed. Like, my lowest grade was, like, I think, like, an 85 that year. But still, like, I was always stressed on Sunday. It took me 2 years to realize, hey, let's get your homework done by Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, if you get it done by, like easily, like, because especially, well, you're in golf. You guys play during the week, which is a little different. But, I mean, like, if you, obviously, you don't do it Monday through Wednesday, then you're able to knock it out Thursday through Sunday. Yeah. Like, baseball, we play Friday, Saturday. So I usually try to get it done by, like, Thursday at least, or at least Wednesday. That way, Thursday night I can just chill for the game, and then Friday, Saturday I don't have to worry about it, and then Sunday I can knock out whatever small stuff. But, yeah, I feel like just having a good schedule and time management
is helpful. I like this last week. So I'm taking 4 classes right now.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. You know, like, time management comes a long way, especially, like, if you're taking more classes. Because, like, I always start homework on Monday, try to get the hard work out of the way, then have the weekend free. Yeah. And if not, like last night, I was doing one assignment that took me, like, 5 minutes to do. But, yeah, no, I mean, that's some great advice, especially to upcoming freshmen. You know, just do your work, do it on time. Don't put yourself in a bind where, you know, you're going to fail.
Here's my question for you guys. So, yeah, I have a question for you guys.
I like this.
You guys are working. So you guys do career services, right? Mm-hmm. CIA. What's, like, what's one event, like, if you could hold any event, like, what event would you guys want to hold?
Oh, that's a great question. You want me to go first? I already
you got it.
Actually, I have 2. Hopefully they say none of y'all's. Probably one of them has to be the resume workshop, because building a resume is really important, because that's what I'm doing right now. So we have great resources. Ryan Arnold right there. Say that. And especially like if you click on our USW Career Service link on their website, there's so many like resources to help build a resume, a lot of options. So I mean that's one thing students really need to check out. Link in bio. Then the other one is probably the career career fair panel of it. Like any panel of it, like about career or career fair.
Yeah.
I feel like that would definitely help students out. You know, trying to figure out what they want to do with their life, where to get started, all the resources. Also, link in bio. And it's actually on our YouTube. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, smash that like button. But yeah, I'd probably say those two events for sure. Those are the ones that I really like.
I feel like y'all doing the resume stuff is like really good, because like I didn't know that y'all had like the those resume like workshops until you guys announced them, like obviously on social media, and then I didn't know that you guys had all like those like the links that you guys have, like the tools to help with like, building a resume, which is like it's really important to have like a good resume, which I'm finding out as I'm applying for jobs. It's like they all require a cover letter and resume, and then like you're trying to build up, like show that you have good like experience like out of college and stuff like that. So yeah,
There's
a lot of great resources. But yeah, what else?
I would for sure say the resume, because I just found mine when I went home for Easter. It's so wrong is what it is. And I found my cover letter too. It's just, I definitely need to update that, because I don't want to be in med school. That's what I said, and I don't want to be there anymore. I'd say probably just the panel events.
Okay, you have to choose something else.
Okay, Philip. No, coffee and donuts.
Hey, we actually do have a sponsor coming up for this week.
We do.
So stay tuned for that video. But yeah, for me, those two events definitely are really important. Like any kind of students, like freshmen up to seniors. But yeah, so any more questions, guys? Anything else you want to share, Kevin?
No, I mean just thanks, brother. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, guys. This was a lot of fun, and then I think it's really cool that you guys are doing this and starting to get like more like word out to people, and trying to show them that we have a lot of tools here on campus. Like we might be a small campus, but we have a lot of tools that can help you to set you up after this. So I think it's really cool that you guys are doing this. So thanks for inviting me on. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, brother.
So yeah, I've been watching a couple episodes. Like it'd be cool to be on here. So yeah, appreciate it, guys.
Of course. Well, since I messed up the intro, I'm your host, Philip.
I'm your co-host, Kylie. And I'm your other co-host, Lucy.
Thank you for tuning in this week's podcast. Be sure to watch the next video.
Like, subscribe.
Good job, brother. What was that thing you doing earlier?
Thank you, brother.
Thanks
for having me, brother. Converse.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean convert? Oh,
Converse. What do
oh
you
like
mean?
this?
What do you mean converse?
I don't know.
Let's talk about golf.
Thank you for tuning in for this week's podcast.
Philip,
Go down.
There you go.
There you go, big dog.
Right here?
Oh, no, you're too short.
Oh, my. Good morning, Mustangs, for this week's... Oh,
Take one.
for tuning in this week. Wait, which way? Which way? Right here?
Go down. Right there,
All right.
Don't move.
Thank you.